Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Soul. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective. All signs included. We are in Gemini season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So collective, I feel like we have a social worker here that's in the hot seat here, okay? This person could be under investigation here, okay? False reports is coming up in the reverse, in past energy here. So somebody could have filed some false reports on you or in a matter here, and something has backfired here. We also have bribery and extortion in the reverse here, okay? So there was some quid pro quo in the past. Somebody could have paid somebody, excuse me, to push some paperwork. Oh, geez. Push some paperwork through here, okay? Geesh, they want me to get it out, okay? Yeah, I don't know, like specifically, I don't know if somebody paid somebody to file false reports here, okay? It could have been a little bit of both. There was definitely a child that was involved here. It could have been something about a Sagittarius. The child could be a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius could have been the one that specifically paid a child, okay, to bear false witness here, okay, to back a false narrative here of abuse, okay? This is backfiring here, okay? What Spirit is saying about this social worker is that there was not a focus on fairness here, okay? This was not about service, okay? The social worker was not of service to the community here or to children. Develop teamwork in the diverse. There was no, I'm talking about in the, okay, diverse. Okay, in the, okay, I'm also hearing divorce. In the reverse, geesh. Child, they do not want me to get this message out here, okay? Balance creative endeavors with practical needs. They did not here. So there was no focus on fairness here. Something was unjust here, okay? Unethical here. Illegal when it came to what this social worker did here, okay? I'm hearing they crossed the lines here, all right? Yeah, there is an ongoing investigation here regarding this situation here, okay? So collective, somebody could have filed some false reports on you in the past. I don't know how that played out on your timeline here, but this is what was going on behind the scenes here, okay? A child, this could have been one of your children here. Could have been an adult child. Take it how it resonates here for your story. If it doesn't resonate, just enjoy the show here, okay? But all this is backfiring here, okay? So something is not panning out here, okay? Something is not adding up here. And this social worker is at the forefront here, at least in this reading here. And for some reason, I'm specifically getting a Sagittarius here when it comes to this bribery in regards to a child here, okay? A niece or a female cousin, an ex here, and a Leo here. Somebody's ex could be a Leo here, okay? So, yeah, this could have to do with some in-laws here, okay? This could be an ex-wife, an ex-husband, a child's mother, a child's father here. I feel like this niece, there's a niece or a female cousin that's tied to an ex is what I'm getting here, okay? And then you have North Node and Leo. Shine bright, overcoming fear. Own up to your greatness. Learn to take the lead. Willpower here. The Lovers is at the top of the deck, okay? Child. Okay, God is real is at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody thought that they could put the divine on the back burner here, okay? While they finesse a situation here, but somebody's about to, they're about to learn something here, okay? About to be a defining moment here, because somebody decided to be a stubborn enemy of yours, collective. You may be able to sue somebody here. Yeah, child, somebody was up in your business. There was some type of illegal surveillance that was going on here. Monitoring, spying, invasion of privacy, hacking accounts, possibly trying to get information on you here, okay? Wow. Yeah, this is somebody's cousin. There could be some type of kissing cousins that's going on with the ex. I don't know. There could be some incest that's going on, child. I don't know. Let's get one more spin, and then I'll get into the traditional tarot, y'all. Okay. They're saying this is blowing up in their face here. Okay. Their strength and healing and forgiveness is at the top of the deck here. Okay. So you could be finding strength in forgiving these people, okay? That doesn't mean letting them off the hook. That means letting yourself off the hook in regards to any mental distress, anxiety, okay? Resentment, releasing that energy off your back, releasing that energy from your vessel, stored up trauma. It can make you sick, okay? So the investigation here, interesting, okay? So I'm getting, something could have been done for money, all right? There is a need to make you look like a bad parent here, okay? And again, this is not just with isolated to CPS. This could be like false reports to, the police, your landlord here, maybe even, your job here, okay? But with the social worker, I'm getting CPS, okay? Somebody did this for money, okay? Decided to investigate you here, all right? Okay, but it has flipped. Now they're being investigated here, Jupiter. This is why they launched, I'm hearing attack. This is why they launched this false investigation on you here, towards you here, okay? So something about there was some money on the line. For some of you guys, it's going to resonate on different levels. You could have been going through a nasty divorce, could have been a child custody, case that was going on here. For some of you guys, this could have been a fight over a will, inheritance here. You know how it goes here, okay? Shine bright, overcoming fear, own up to your greatness, learn to take the lead here. Well, the sun is definitely shining bright here on an ex and a cousin here, okay? So let's get into the traditional tarot. I'm going to start off with some Lenormand and Kipper combined here, okay? You got a bunch of sneaky people who went on a journey here. A child, an ex, a social worker here, and a cousin is what I'm getting, okay? I'm picking up on some incest, child. I don't know what's going on. Child, please, yeah. So again, they paid this child. This has came up time and time before. They paid this child to lie or spy here, but it didn't take much here, okay? Now, this could represent a sneaky person surrounding this child. Cunning, with the fox energy. Very cunning, very slick, very sly. Coercing this child to go against you here, or to, again, state or bear false witness, state a false narrative about you here, okay? For some of you guys, they could have been a younger child, somebody who was impressionable, all right? But for somebody else, it was a child. It was it could have been an adult child here. And they're saying that this person is sneaky as well, okay? Yes, sun card, child. Sun landed right on Leo here, okay? So this represents exposure here in this deck here, okay? Yeah, something is all about timing here, okay? There's a matter, it's only a matter of time before something is found here, okay? Something is found out about this sneaky ass energy here. Yeah. This can have something to do with communication here, okay? Could be a lot of gossip talking going on here about this situation here, okay? Ooh, this was inheritance for some of you guys here, okay? Jupiter with the coffin card, yeah, period. Somebody could have passed away, and somebody here, they needed to pile on the lies and the mistruths and the illusions so that they can make you look undeserving here. Child, please. Coffin and imprisonment. Sheesh. Wow. Somebody could have took somebody out for some wealth here. Okay. And then they had to fight to take it from you. Oh. That's why the flowers are here. Okay. So take this how it resonates here, okay? One story I'm getting is somebody already passed away here, okay? Somebody's going to be going to jail Okay, for the any type of white collar crime that was committed here. Okay, any type of injustice that was committed here in this situation. Again, the false reports here. I feel like there's a social worker who was in on it and didn't do their job here, something like that. Okay, but somebody he could have even planned a hit here. This keeps coming up today, child, with the coffin and the imprisonment here. Look, somebody could have went to an early grave in the first place, okay, so that they can gain a hold of somebody's luck, fortune, success, healthy, wealthy, powerful blessings here, okay? Because somebody's going to jail here, and it fell on Jupiter. That's the wheel of fortune. This is a fated event, and Spirit is saying it's only a matter of time in regards to the truth about how somebody passed away here, okay? They could be looking for something, all right? Looking for some type of evidence here. There's a search here with the Pink Panther, okay? Something to do with a specific timeline here, all right? Interesting. Wow. Wow. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the tactics. I'm hearing the motives here, okay? That somebody had up their sleeve here. They're going to have to pay for that, okay? All right, let's get into the traditional tarot and see what this is about. I mean, or just get some clarification here, okay? Feel like somebody put you under investigation here. Your household, your parenting here, all right? Could have even been with like the police here, okay? It could have been a masculine energy here. This could have been an ex for some of you guys, all right? Now, you know, their operation is under investigation here, okay? This scandal. Ace of Wands energy here. Ooh, Fool card. Somebody's going to jail, okay? So somebody's going to jail, right? Look, somebody could be going to jail and somebody else could be passing away here. Yeah, High Priestess is at the top of the deck here. For this risk that they took. This was a huge risk here, okay? Somebody could be going to see a High Priestess here to get some information here, like somebody trying to get a leg up on what's coming. I feel like this is the perpetrator though, okay? Yeah, they're trying to be methodical here, okay? Strategic in regards to their next move here. Somebody's they're at a fork in the road, okay? There's an Emperor energy that's going to be passing away. Somebody may pass away in jail. Yeah, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This ain't it. Spirit said this ain't it. People thought that these plots, these plans, these schemes would never come to an end. Okay? And now it's time to pay the price. And this shit is ugly. King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who is a liar, abusive, okay? Inhumane, cold, ruthless. This person didn't give a damn what they had to do. This is an abuser. This is a tyrant here. King of Swords in the reverse. A real nasty masculine energy here. Somebody may pass away in jail, y'all. I don't know. Okay. And the King of Swords is in the reverse. This is somebody who is willing to take, more than willing to take you out for some cash. Okay. More than willing. Yeah. And they could have been paid to do so. Yeah. My nose is itching. Yeah. Somebody, this is a, sheesh. Somebody want to take somebody out here with the Jupiter energy and the coffin. They're going to jail for that. Okay, this keeps coming out today. This is a theme for today. All right. A snake and a devil. Look, it's going to jail and hell. Going to jail, sitting in hell. Seven of Swords, the devil, with the Eight of Swords here. Okay, this person is going to be chained and bound, shackled here. Okay. This is the bribe as well. A Taurus could be significant here, okay? Somebody could even bribed an official here. Somebody, they need to be off the street here. This motherfucker is ruthless here. Yeah, this was a long-range plot here. They invested a lot of time, money, energy, and resources into this here. Now they got the nerve to be scared here. It could be a King of Wands here. Because they're facing some type of ending. That's why it's going to be in jail, in hell, feeling like a fool, the fool that they are, okay? Scary. Yeah, somebody's scared. They scared to go to jail, okay? They scared to go to prison. But they weren't scared to about all this corruption, okay? All this injustice. They weren't scared to take you out. Justice with the 9 of Swords energy here. Wow. Wow. Death card. I can't make it up. Devil. Capricorn or Scorpio could be significant here. Ooh. Okay. It could be. I don't know if a mother figure is involved. Somebody could be passing away, though. Okay. In the near future. They're waiting on this person to pass away. What? A devil. What's the Chariot energy? A Cancer could be significant here. Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We got Leo out here twice. 10 of Swords here. Yeah, it's over for this person. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. 10 of Swords, King of Wands with the 9 of Swords energy here. Somebody got the nerve to be terrified about getting locked up here. Okay? Terrified. Somebody was waiting for a mother figure to pass so they can haul ass. Damn. A Sagittarius. This has come to light though. Okay. Somebody's transportation plans could even came to light though.